I just needed the word for my poem.
You made a poem?
Yeah. Shh. I am an artist, Celine. I draw little doodles while I'm doing the rest of my stuff, and sometimes I write poetry.
Aw, it's beautiful.
Yes.
As long as I got into the microphone, I think that's the bookend for this episode.
I'm an artist.
I'm an artist, Celine.
Damn it.
What's up, nerds? Welcome to Legends Rerolled, a TTRPG podcast where we roleplay through classic stories. For our second season, we are reimagining Lewis Carroll's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. I am your DM, Celine Trella, and with me we have Ted Sikora playing Korvis.
You're an intro bit.
Monica Galarza as Stevie Harrington.
Who's an intro bit? Not me.
Sean Dougherty is an intro bit as Quip and Buttfore. And last but not least, Jake DiBlasi as Malcolm Glass.
Oh, thanks, Celine. It's good to be here.
Aw, that's nice.
Fuck up.
It's unfair.
I want to give Jake a muchness just because, out of spite of you.
I would
getting
support
these
that.
in the intro.
No.
You could give us all a muchness in spite
Make
of
it
Sean.
fair.
Ooh, you know what? Sure.
Oh, no! Man, I feel so shown. This is unconscionable.
I'm in a good mood today. Here we go. Does that bump anybody above the threshold? Cool.
Oh, yeah, you're at 14 now,
I'm
right?
at 14 now.
So,
What's up, bitches?
Stevie, go adds to my list.
Uh-oh. Do I want to be on that list?
No, yeah, it's a good list.
Oh, good. Okay.
Last episode, Mal, Stevie, Crack, and Squiggles participated in a unique game of croquet. Not only
I've heard that.
I spazzed out a second. My brain glitched.
I've heard it both ways.
I heard it both ways. Last episode, Mal, Stevie, Crack, and Squiggles participated in a unique game of croquet, not only claiming victory overall, but also securing Nigel as part of their deck of Misfits. Quip and Korvis went on their own adventure through the Queen of Hearts' private tower. Using their skills of deception and deduction, they were able to locate the painting and claim the crown of the wild card. We're picking it back up in the changeover of events. So, Korvis and Quip, you guys had made your way back to your room, I believe?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Stevie, Mal, Crack, you guys finished your game of croquet, and all of the croquet folks are starting to move to a different section of the lawn where a hedge maze is located for the next event.
Mm-hmm.
In the hive mind, I'm going to reach out to everyone, and then I'm going to be like, all right, Mal.
Yeah.
I think you're up next. And you said we got 3 cards from that game? We got Nigel, a 6, and a 3?
Yep.
Okay. Ask Crack and Nigel whether the 3 or the 6 is cooler.
Hey, Quip.
Yes, I'm Quip.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, who do you like better, the 3 or the 6 here?
Oh, definitely the 3.
Definitely.
6s get a little, higher in themselves. You know, when there's, a fish pond, and the top of that fish pond is, I'm the big boss. But then there's, the ocean, and there's, the bigger, scarier ones over there. He's, the top of the food chain in the little pond, so he's a little full of himself.
Okay, so he's a big fish in a little pond.
Yeah.
I've heard that analogy before.
The 3 is humble. Her name is Katharina.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's the 3.
All right, so disarm. No, yes, no, yes. I want you to tell the 6 to give you his weapon, and then go have the day off. And I want you, Mal, and the 3. I want you to come to the room for the next bit.
Okay. Cool. We'll do that. Hey, Mr. 6, what was your name?
Shane, thank you.
Shane.
I forgot.
Pleasure to have you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're not going to need you for the games further. If you just want to give me your short sword and then go have the day off. Just take a nice day, relax, recuperate. Why not?
Catch up
really
on White
get
Lotus.
into my needle point.
They catch up on your needle.
Yeah. I'm doing a White Lotus. It's
Oh, nice, perfect. Love it. So
Cool.
you could go do that.
Here you go, I guess.
All right, thank you. Yes.
I'll get it back after the weekend. Yeah. Later, bitches.
Later.
And
I don't know, I
he-
kind of like the 6. Seemed normal.
Yeah, I'm not there, so it's done. I don't.
All right. And it was Katharina?
Correct.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
I need to introduce you to somebody.
Okay.
So I just need an escort back to our rooms, apparently. Right? Back to our rooms?
Back to the rooms.
Back to the rooms.
But before you come, I totally forgot. Do the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can you give it to Crack?
Okay.
And Crack's gonna find the ace of pikes.
Okay.
Tomothy.
Right.
Use the name Tomothy.
Okay.
And ask to store the mirror somewhere safe because the Queen of Hearts has seemed a little too interested in our group, and this will really piss her off.
Okay, great. I relay that to Quip. Crack, but Quip, who I very specifically call Quip all the time. Even,
So
when there's
you're
no one else
giving
around.
Crack a mirror?
Yes, the hand mirror that I got from the tree outside of Alice's, the Mad Hatter.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to ask him to take that to Tomothy Pikeman.
Okay.
And ask him.
Shibboleth.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
See, you know him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you to see if you can have him store it somewhere safe in their area.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Because I'm worried that somebody tried to break into our rooms last night, and it's important to me. And I'm going to give him one muchness
Ooh.
as payment for
Tomothy? Okay.
to store it for me as like a, hey, buddy, thanks, good job.
Okay.
Okay.
Specifically, ask for that security tent. Like, ask Tomothy.
Ask Tomothy for the
Be like,
security tent.
the security
Put it
tent?
in the security tent?
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
security
yes,
tent.
but subtly. I mean, don't be like, hey, I need you to put it in with your other valuable things. Just be like, hey,
Okay, what if he doesn't put it in the tent?
well, then we'll figure
Because
something
I don't
else
know
out.
if I'll be able to, if I'll know that.
Do you want me to just do this? I'm just
I got it. I can do it.
Okay, are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
No,
I can do it.
actually, go with him and make sure he does it right. No, because what?
I'm Quip.
I go to the Pikes.
If they ask if I'm going to be fighting for them,
Yeah.
the answer is whoever can reunite me with my brother, I will fight for.
Got it. Yes.
Okay.
All right. I'll tell you.
I say,
that,
yeah,
too.
I assume you relate.
You Quip.
I'm Quip.
You're Quip.
I'm
All right. So I go to the Pikes area.
Quip follows.
Great.
Cool. So you guys walk over, and you see the chainmail kind of coating of it, and the guard standing outside. There is a 5 and a 6 stationed outside currently.
Great. Hi. How's it going? I'm staying over in the castle. I was just wondering, is Tomothy available?
Hi, I'm Quip. I met with Tomothy yesterday, and I need to give him some information about my position in the games. And they both are like, wink. I'm gonna have both of you make either a persuasion or deception if you have one that's higher than the other.
Hey, would you be surprised to find out that they're both bad?
I would not.
Wait, Mal. What? You guidance Quip, and Korvis guidance Mal.
Okay, I will cast guidance.
On Quip,
Nice.
big wink.
4 plus 20,
Oh!
so 24.
Nice!
Did you get a nat 20?
That's a pristine 20 right there.
Oh, damn.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's not my skill set.
Silvery barbs.
Counterspell.
Burn them. Go for it.
Oh, no. You already used your reaction. You can't use 2.
So they let you in. One lower guard inside will kind of escort you to where Tomothy is located.
Excellent.
He's not in that big tent that you were in before, Quip, but in his own kind of tent, which is off of that one.
Okay.
One of the surrounding tents.
Great.
So the 3 will let you guys and announce you to Timothy, and he will say, "Bring him in."
All right.
Hi, Timothy. This is my friend Mal.
Yes, Timothy. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Quip, you have an answer for us?
Well, after much thinking about it, I think that I will only fight for those who can unite me with my brother. The first suit to unite me with my brother, I will fight for.
And Timothy just kind of like,
Nods, yeah.
little nod, doesn't show much on his face. And it's like, all right, I will inform Her Majesty and not Her Majesty,
Sure,
but
sure.
you know,
Yes. Your Majesty.
Your Nice. I like the cut of your jib.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Uh,
I was also wondering, I will take out the hand mirror, right, and be like, hey, I think somebody tried to break into my rooms last night.
See, this is why we stay here.
Yes.
I don't trust
and
the Hearts Castle.
This was my sister's. Very
Okay.
important to me. So I was wondering if I might be able to just store it here with you guys. If there's like a fee or something that I could pay. I'm really worried about it getting stolen because it's the only thing that I have left from her.
I mean, I have a locked chest here. I could put it in, and
Well, I mean, do you stay here all the time?
I mean, not all the
Do
time.
you
I
have
move
someplace
around.
that's like guarded?
Crack as Quip will hop in and be like,
Timothy, now, I saw that fancy tent where the queen stuff is. Is there any way we could maybe, like, sneak this guy in there? Really just keep him safe, you
I'm
know?
gonna use satire
as a person.
boy on him.
Wait, but also make sure you mention it'll piss off the Queen of Hearts if you guys make it official.
It'll totally piss off the queen of...
oh wait, you said
Yeah,
never mind.
yeah. And it would totally piss off the Queen of Hearts if they knew that you were helping us in an official capacity.
And Timothy gets like a little smirk, and Quip is like,
Come on.
Just be like, hey, we don't trust them to do a good job. Like, we need the other suits to step in because we don't trust them to do a good job.
make a persuasion.
Okay, here we go. Wow, look at that. Do you see what that number is?
That looks like a 20 to me, Jacob.
Pristine 20. Two
Two
in a
in a
row.
row!
2 in a row on yellow die.
Oh,
Wow,
Ted's
that's
Ted
my yellow
Well, that makes sense.
It's
then.
the
That's
translucent one, not
Yes.
the...
Oh, it's not the solid one.
yellow die. It's a dice.
It rolls.
It's my first one, and so I love it.
That's
but
fair.
that is a second natural
Bum, bum, bum,
20.
bum.
Pristine.
Yeah, he takes in his like, yeah, as long as this maybe puts us in a little more consideration, Quip.
Hey, you guys have been the most reasonable.
Yeah, honestly, so far I've been the most comfortable here. And you have that amazing baker.
Yeah.
Any chance we can get some more of those tarts?
They were so good.
He's playing Quip excellently.
Excellently.
And Timothy's, well, you know, the queen only lets those out for very special guests. I don't have jurisdiction to hand them out. But I can see what I can do about the mirror. I can try to get it in there for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Right. Cool. Then I head back to Stevie. Like, hey, Stevie, can you locate object on my mirror?
Paperclip?
Well, no, I don't need a paperclip because you can locate my mirror.
In my-
but
In my head, locate means paperclip.
Yes,
So-
yes, I do. I need a bit of paper clipping for it.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will do that on the mirror.
Great. Is it in the tent?
How does locate object?
It tells
Tells you
you
where it
generally where.
Yeah,
it is.
it's generally but in that tent area.
Yeah, all right, great. Because we saw the tent, so we would know where the tent was. So if we went in that direction and it felt like
Yeah. Yes, the mirror has made its way to the tent.
great. Then I take Katharina and I go back to Real Quip.
Cool. You guys scuttle off.
I hop. I don't scuttle.
Oh, okay.
Well, are you going?
Where?
You're
Yeah.
the
What am
next-
I doing?
I don't know. The next event.
Oh, I'm still. Oh, me and Quip
Hi.
are still moving on to the next game.
Yeah.
And Korvis is joining you guys now.
Yes.
Oh, and okay.
We do like a cool
Pass by.
transition, exactly a high five as we pass
In the
by.
Great Hall as you pass each other, Corvus
And
on his
then
way out.
exactly. So then the camera switches between the two
exactly.
point of views.
Beautiful.
Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Very cinematic
Very
for
cinematic.
an audio medium.
Very smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crack, Stevie, and Korvis make your way to the hedge maze section of the lawn. As you arrive, there are crowds about, I hate to keep making like Harry Potter references, but you know, in the fourth movie where there's like the stands, or like the way they describe the maze where it's like you can kind of see what's going on from the outside, but like the people inside can't see out.
No ideas.
Yeah. It's kind of that vibe. And there's also a entryway. There's one entrance into the maze, and by it there's almost like an arcade rewards counter
Oh, fun.
filled with varying objects. There's a sign on it that tells you that you can trade your flags the flags that you capture, because this is capture the flags. You can then trade in for either a trinket. For more than one flag, you can do an uncommon random magic item. You could use them to steal another player's cards to try to gain more in your deck, or a 1-for-1 trade, one flag per one muchness. So you can gain a muchness for a flag.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
You see, not everyone chooses to participate in this game. There are some who are staying out as spectators. Some people are starting to head off towards Lunch Pavilion. And then the ones who are planning on playing this game are lined up outside the maze.
Okay. Can we get some more information on exactly the parameters of this particular game?
You can walk up to the counter, the card at the counter.
Okay.
7. His name is
Steven?
Steven. Perfect. Steven. You walk up and he'll be like, "Oh, how can I help you?"
Yeah. How exactly does this particular game work? Are there rules?
Yeah, so you have a time limit. You go enter the maze. Inside the maze, there are different hearts cards wandering around with a flag attached. There will be 4 players entering at a time, and you are trying to steal the flags off of the cards or your competitors. Who
Is this like a team-based thing or
no,
an
it is a
individual?
single-person event.
Single person. Okay.
Yeah. So you are on your own. You go in. You're trying to capture as many flags as you can, and at the end, you can trade flags in for various prizes.
Okay. Do you have any questions, Korvis? Do you have anything to add, Robin?
When you say end, is it like you choose to leave, or is it like a time limit?
Time limit. The time will end, and then you will be ejected from the maze.
Ejected.
Do you see somebody get like launched out?
Yeah, after a while, you see someone. you see a group of 4 from various locations within the maze. Woo! And they all get projectiled, like arcing through the air to the beginning spot where you guys are.
Okay.
And as they hit the peak of the height of the jump, once they're out of the maze, parachutes deploy and they just go
Nice.
down.
What is the time limit?
30 seconds.
Wow. Okay.
Right, that's 5 rounds.
Yep.
I mathed that math. Okay.
Doesn't
Mapping
seem like
it
a lot
out.
of time to get a lot of flags, but
It's a speed check. We prefer no murder.
You said prefer. That's not a no.
Strongly prefer?
Strongly prefer.
I'm still not
That's above my
hearing
pay
a no.
grade, man. That's above my pay grade. You gotta deal with the guards after that. I don't know. I'm just here to hand out prizes.
Very genuinely, it seems like if it's fun enough, that they won't care.
Yeah,
As long as there's no witnesses, no one will know.
No body, no crime.
Exactly.
That's what Bob Marley said.
Yeah.
No body, no crime.
Yeah, I think that's how it goes. Yeah,
Absolutely.
totally.
All
Let's
right.
not
All right.
murder some people.
So yeah, if you guys want to play, just hop on the line.
All right.
I hop on the line.
I also hop on the line.
Crack stays with Stevie.
Hop on the line.
Ah! What a silly fun rabbit.
Cool. Do they have a 4th?
It's
Yeah,
individual.
it's individual.
Who
you
is
go
in our group though?
You don't know.
We don't. Oh, because we
You're
have.
at the back of the line.
We're at the back of the line. Got it. Sorry.
Yeah, you don't know how the math is gonna math.
Math's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
Math be
cool.
math.
All right, so you guys are on the line heading in to capture the flags. Mal, you and Katharina make your way back to your quarters.
Yes.
You get there, Quip and Rudy are in the room.
Oh, wow. Quip, you got here.
Right?
We're doing couples yoga.
Yes.
Still?
Yeah, not limber enough yet.
Okay.
Gotta limber up for the game.
Wow, Quip, you got here fast.
Yep, really fast.
Really fast
So,
guy.
And Katharina's like,
So
fast.
So Katharina,
yeah, hi.
hi. I'm Quip.
Yeah, we met.
Yeah. So
He says it a lot.
how
It's
do
his
you
thing.
feel
I get that.
about burning it all down?
What? Burning what down?
I don't think she's ready, Mel.
I mean, you jumped right into it. I don't know why you would just jump right into it.
What are you talking
I
about?
don't.
Super duper hot.
What are we burning?
It
She says with a little bit of a manic smile, like, what are we burning?
down.
Like the castle, the hedge maze,
The patriarchy.
I push
the
Rudy
matriarchy.
3D. Yeah.
Matriarchy.
I'll push Rudy 3D to the front because he's got the wild card.
What's
On
up,
his-
what's up, Katharina?
Because he's wild carded now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like,
So-
oh my god, Ruby, you look good.
Yeah, I know, no big deal. I've been exercising.
Yeah, we've been doing couples yoga.
Yeah! Quips is my good friend from the Diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So what are we burning?
We're gonna burn down the whole card kingdom metaphorically.
Oh, okay, so we're not actually gonna like burn because we're made of paper.
Very few things will be lit on fire. I'm not saying 0 things will be lit on fire.
I can live with that.
All right. There is one small caveat.
Yeah.
Is, as you see by my friend Rudy here,
Hi!
we already have a 3.
Oh.
So, would you
Mm-hmm.
consent
Mm-hmm.
to join my deck as a 2 for now? I'm just saying, Catwoona. That's got a ring
You
to
could
it.
keep your name.
ring.
You could still, because he's,
He's Rudy 3D now.
yeah. It doesn't rhyme as well as Rudy 2D, but
Yeah.
you could keep your, you could if you wanted to.
Catwoona.
Or you could be Katuna.
Katwoona.
Katuna.
Wow.
Katwoona.
Wee wee. Katwoona.
Katwoona.
Yeah, once you add the CA,
whoa.
the CA in front of it, then the W you have to pronounce it. It's no
You
longer
mean
silent.
like join your deck for the game day tomorrow? I mean, because like you won me in the croquet, so I'm part of your deck.
Yeah.
Oh, you sweet summer child, Catwoona.
Yes, exactly like that. But you have to stay here in the room until the game day tomorrow, unfortunate.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a surprise.
Aw.
It's going to be...
Good for you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give a thumbs
yeah,
up for
sure,
Katuna.
Sure. And she gives a thumbs up, and as you see her give her thumbs up, you see a little shimmer in one of the hearts on the the 3 on her. One of the hearts starts to shimmer.
Ah, Catwoona.
Yes.
Quip.
You got a shimmery thing on your 3. Do you mind
that's
if
new.
I remove that from your person?
Oh, now go for
All
it.
right. So I reach over and I pull out
A 2.
a 2. I knew it.
Good.
I knew it. Catwoona, this means something.
And then, similar to Rudy, the ink on her card face starts to kind of bleed and blend and swirl. And as it settles, there are 2 jester masks with each one has 2 jester prongs and bells coming off
cute.
of it. And she's
That's
like,
cute.
"Oh,
Yeah.
that's different.
It's
It
different.
is.
That's
Never
nice.
happened before."
Which is why you got to stay here, because it's like a secret fun
Yeah, you're one
surprise.
of us now,
Yeah.
baby.
If the queen finds out, she might try and kill us all. Did you say Bubba?
Yeah, dude.
All right, Rudy, you're
Me, Katharina, or Twuna, sorry. There's a little bit of history
Can we make Rudy a 2 again?
I.
I feel like he's earned a 2 again.
You know what, Rudy? You're going the right way for a smack bottom. Okay.
Why?
Yep.
Why is he gonna smack my bottom?
Take the ego. Your ego is at like a 10. I need it back to a 5.
Don't offer that, Quip. He might like it.
I think it was a 2 and it was equals to a 3. That's what I'm saying. You can fix that right now.
I'm moving on up.
Rudy, I need you to be a little more humble. Work on that while I'm gone. Mal,
Okay.
let us do crime.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is there a mirror in here?
Like in the bathroom?
like a vanity
Yeah.
mirror. Yeah.
Cool. Great. Okay, I got this. I got this whole crime planned out. All right.
Rudy and Ketchmuna start doing couple.
Oh yeah. We can do it.
Guys, could you do that in the bedroom, please? We're trying to do crime.
Don't have
out
to
here.
ask me twice.
Again, Rudy.
This.
Rudy, you're making me laugh. And
Yes, Clip. I love you.
Love you too, brother.
All right, let's go.
Rudy?
Have fun doing crime.
Thank you. Don't yell that.
Oh, have fun doing crime.
Much better. Thank you.
Rudy's got big 3 energy
He
right
does.
It's terrible.
That's my favorite.
Okay, so I
Heaps of underconfidence.
bust out my backpack.
Okay.
right? I've got my phone. I've got the video of Bathsheba, right?
Yes.
Okay. I've got the magic sticks that you
do?
can travel through mirrors.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. And I'm like, okay, my hand mirror is in the tent, right? So what we can do is hopefully the handkerchief is stored in the pastry in the tent.
Yes.
Okay. So my plan is to travel through this mirror, into that mirror, into the tent, get the handkerchief, get out.
I love it. Let's
Okay.
do it together.
Great.
Philip is also here.
All right. So I
Thank
throw
you,
in
Philip.
my earbud. I'm listening to Bathsheba do her magic. All right. I
Okay.
have the video of how to draw the symbols and everything. So I do all that. And if I have to spend some muchness, I will.
Okay.
But then after all of the magic goes, I go, okay, all right, here we go. Higgledy-piggledy outside the castle. Mirrors connect without any hassle. Higgledy-piggledy through the round. Help us find what must be found. Through the hall and make it quick. For a hanky that we can nick. Silvered key that leaves no mark. Let us through and keep it dark.
Woo!
All right.
For the, you know what? You are an artist, Jake. You can have a muchness for the
right.
poem. I like that. That was very good.
And then I try to funnel magic into that to do it.
Yeah. Make an Arcana.
Can I use the help action?
Yes, you can.
Great, because I do not have proficiency in this. Guidance. Okay, 12 on the first one, so that is a 16 total. 17 plus 2 plus 2. 21.
Love that.
21 is enough.
All right. Yes!
The mirror starts to glow and have that kind of whoosh of magic, and that the surface starts to ripple and become more fluid.
Ooh.
And the runes on the outside that you inscribed start to glow.
Okay, great.
Before we do anything else, I would like to put my head through the mirror.
And you find yourself like in a similar lobby, not the same one that you came through on the way from Bathsheba's.
Okay.
So you presume you're in a different area of this like in between space.
Sure.
Okay.
But similarly, you see a table with a silver key
Ooh.
All right.
on
Nice.
Then I will hop in, reach out a hand to help Mal.
Sure.
Cool.
And, grab the key and start following where it leads.
it. Yeah, and you're gonna start wandering through, and it hums a bit. It leads you to a chain link door, like a chainmail door curtain,
Okay.
and the delicious smell of a bakery wafting through it. And there is a traditional like padlock. Lock.
Sure.
It's
Yeah.
just padlock.
A padlock.
A padlock,
Well,
there it
that's
is, that's the
traditional.
one.
Yeah, absolutely.
A padlock on the curtain hanging. And your key is.
I have a soulful key.
Yeah, damn right.
It
buddy.
is humming off the charts.
Nice.
All right. I will put my hand over both sides of it so it quiets down a little bit, and then I'll use it to unlock the door.
Cool. You do it, and the chainmail kind of vanishes, and it becomes almost like a silver mist that you
Okay,
can walk
cool.
through.
Yeah, I will.
I'm gonna stay on this side.
I love that idea.
Okay, me too. Guidance.
Thank you.
And then that way I'll keep the portal open.
Cool.
And
Love
then
that.
You go find it, come back.
All right. I am going to stealthily walk through this door.
You stealthily walk through the door.
And
See William
Captain
Shatner.
Kirk.
yeah,
gonna say.
I was Shatner on it.
You
All right.
shat all over that.
Delightful.
Episode
Delightful.
title: Celine takes a shat.
I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
I'm a little mad about it.
I feel like you're a little mad at a lot of the things I do.
Me? No.
As Rudy, 1000%.
Oh yeah, well that's the character arc we've developed.
That is what we've decided. All right, cool. So you find yourself in a dimly lit tent interior.
Mm-hmm.
Most delicious smell in the air.
Hell yeah.
You see around you, there are 5 plinths around this tent.
Mm-hmm.
Each has a display case on it that are locked.
Okay.
They are glass, so you can see inside.
Okay.
There is one that has, like, you know that, like, rainbow sparkle that a diamond has when it's in the light? You see a tart whose filling has that effect.
Okay.
You see in another one a turnover with, like, goo, like berry goo, kind of coming out of it. In the third, you see a quiche that is green in color.
Green?
Yes.
Cool.
You see one that has a really intricately woven and scored loaf of bread.
Nice.
And it has this kind of pearlescent glaze on it.
Mm-hmm. Gross.
And then in the last one is a muffin that the berries that are in it, the fruits that are in it, wherever it's poking out of the top, you see them like almost like a sparkler. There's like little sparks coming out of it.
Cool.
In all of these different cases.
I was kind of hoping.
Muffin.
And you stop it.
Ooh, I'm in a hurry, so I think Quip is going to reach down inside of himself and be like, "Listen, Jape, I know your muchness is out there, and I need some help. So I'm going to burn 2 muchness to cast Detect Magic."
Ooh! Awesome.
Nice.
Cool. So you detect magic. You can tell that each of these display case has magic in it to a degree, but it's all like minor magic energy, except coming from one case. You see that it has a magic aura that's different than the others.
Okay. More familiar?
More familiar, and you can tell that it's not necessarily coming from the pastry itself.
Oh, hell yeah. I will take out my paperclip and attempt to pick the lock on that case.
Cool.
Guidance.
Mel, yeah.
I got you, buddy. I'm watching.
21. Wait, what did I get for guidance?
I didn't roll it.
Please.
I just said it out loud.
Please roll and then
I
add it to
declare
21.
guidance. 4.
25.
You fiddle with the lock and you are able to get it open. And the display case door swings open a little.
All right, I'm gonna. Which of the pastries is it?
This is a bungleberry turnover.
Ooh, the bungleberry turnover.
Bungleberry turnover.
I am going to take the bungleberry.
I thought it was a
turnover.
dance move. I don't
Well, it will be now. And I am going to try and reach my fingers in it to try and get see if there's a handkerchief in there.
Cool. So you.
Sorry, can you do that again?
No, I can't. It's an audio medium.
No.
Never again.
Picture.
It was a very specific,
Just
no.
do the hands or whatever it was that you were doing.
He was reaching his fingers.
Oh, don't do that then.
That's what I said. You never listen to me.
I
Yeah.
didn't see it.
I didn't get your face. It's fine.
Just the hands.
So yeah, I
Good
just
enough.
kind of reach my fingers into the tart
Wiggle it around a bit.
and try and see if I can find something.
Cool. You wiggle it around, and there's like the goo of the berry. And you don't really feel anything different texture-wise amongst the goo. And your fingers start to kind of like pick at the pastry above it and tucked between the layers of the puff pastry.
Oh.
you find
Yeah.
the hanky.
All right. So
You feel fabric in your fingies.
I remove the hanky from the pastry.
It's slightly teal stained now because of your fingies.
Hell yeah. I am going to reach inside of the hanky to attempt to extract.
Cool. You take the hanky and you reach your fingers in, and you don't really like feel a thing right away.
Mm-hmm.
You start to like kind of shake it out, like, am I missing something?
Yeah.
And when you put the hanky over your hand,
Mm-hmm.
and then you start to hear that or see that shimmer and hear that humming, and as you pull the hanky up off of your hand, very much like the reveal of a bouquet of flowers, you pull it up, and in your hand you have a warhammer.
Oh, mother. What does it look like?
So you have a warhammer. The bottom of it looks like a jester shoe with a curly Q.
Mm-hmm.
And at the top, you see from your vision in Bathsheba's the jester stick head
Oh!
that like jingled at you.
And we meet again.
And it's jester hat prongs rather than like splaying out. Each side are kind of melded together to form the two sides of the warhammer.
That's awesome.
And as you kind of move it around, you hear the jingle jangle.
Hell yes. All right, so I put that in my hammer space.
Cool.
And then I'm going to take the tart.
The turnover?
The turnover, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'm going to put my hand through the mirror.
Uh-huh.
So Mal can see it and be like, you fix it. Can you fix it with magic?
What?
Beautiful.
Prestidigitation? Mending.
Mending.
Yes.
So so I hold it through him. I fix it.
I cast mending.
Cool. You cast mending on it, and it returns to its original
Wait,
state.
I try the filling a little. Though.
Oh, it's delicious.
Ooh, it's good.
It's really, really good.
really, really good.
If you want, you can lick off my fingers that coated them.
Definitely not.
Gotcha.
Prestidigitate his hand.
Shit! I was gonna eat that. So yeah, and now I will put the tart back in the case. I will close the case.
Turn over.
I will lock the tart case.
It is not a tart. There's another one that's a tart.
Yeah, that one's a tart. That's a turnover.
So you put the turnover back.
I put the turnover back in its case. I close the case. I relock the lock as if we were never here. And then I put my fingers and cover my nose, and then I jump back into the mirror like a pencil dive.
Oh. All right, yeah, and you're back into the in-between space. You are able to backtrack your way from your original
Right, back to
portal
our
hole.
room. Good.
Porthole. Yeah, and you are back in your room with the warhammer that jingle jangles.
All right.
Cool.
nap now, I think.
Nope.
I did my job, though.
You did, but I need you out there showing face.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but they're in
bud.
the middle of doing a thing.
All right. Well, do you want to try and help me with the next heist?
Do you have the next heist plan?
Well,
I got vague ideas.
we're gonna jump now.
Well, let's check in with those guys.
We jump back to Stevie, Korvis, and Crack.
Quip?
I'm Quip.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job, bud.
Thank you.
He's doing his best.
I'm trying.
Full identity crisis.
You wait online for a while, and then eventually obviously you're at the entrance of the maze. The way the numbers work out, Stevie, you're gonna enter by yourself, separate from Korvis and Crack.
Okay.
And Korvis and Crack will be part of the next round.
Oh, okay.
Good
So,
luck.
Stevie,
Thanks.
you enter the maze.
It's almost like this was intentional.
What? Me? Never.
Craft a story?
Craft a story?
Get the fuck out.
What?
In this basement?
In this basement? All right. So, Stevie, you enter the maze, and it kind of, from your perspective, it closes up behind you. So you're alone in the space. The people in front of you who entered, you don't see, assuming that they appeared somewhere else at like a different starting location
Okay.
within the maze. So, first round, you're running through, and you reach an intersection of pathways, and coming from one side, you hear the
I knew it.
of the bigger broodkin. Straight ahead of you, you see one of the cards with a flag on them.
Okay.
So what I need you to do is make a stealth check.
Okay.
To see if you can get across this intersection without the broodkin noticing you.
Okay.
And get to the flag before he disappears down a different pathway.
All right. 25.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, you...
Good start.
Without a sound, without any inclination, you are able to get yourself across, and you capture your first flag.
All right. I'm going to say that I am, like, keeping low to the edge of the hedge. Mm-hmm. And then, like, quickly dart across. Like, that's how I'm
cool.
Sneaky about him.
Yeah.
Stay low.
Hell yeah.
And, and I take the flag.
You get that flag. You continue on, and after, like, 3 seconds of running around, because, again, you're going quick.
Mm-hmm. 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You are able, or rather, another 6 seconds go by. And you are able to locate another card, flag carrying card.
Sweet.
But between you and it, you notice that the ground looks different textured from where you are and where they are.
Okay.
Make a perception check for me. Or an investigation, if you have a one, that's better.
Perception or investigation. Perception's better.
Cool, so use perception.
Yeah. So, hold on, I can't.
Oh, wait, yes. No, I like to do that.
You sure?
Yeah, reverse, ignore me.
Reverse ignore.
Pay attention.
But don't. Perceive, but not me.
All right.
23.
Yeah, that's enough. And as you start to move, you feel, as you take a step, the squish underneath you. And you realize that this terrain is very similar to the spongy floor of the Tulchi Wood.
Yeah. Okay.
So, make me a nature check.
Okay.
And make it at advantage.
Thanks.
As you hear the voice of Peter.
Remember, you gotta move quick, otherwise you're gonna start to sink.
And with the voice of Peter in my head, I get the most pristine of 20s.
So pristine today, guys!
We're having a pristine kind of day.
I love that for you.
I feel like, okay, so between this and like 3 episodes ago when I got like 3 nat 20s in a row, I feel like people are going to get to this episode and be like, they're faking the fucking roll.
I swear we're not. We're not,
The
audience.
show might be more interesting
Sometimes
if
you're
we
good.
weren't.
Sometimes you just roll good.
Sometimes the dice gods are on your side.
And now they're going to be like, well, he's saying that they're real, so it means they're fake.
Yeah, I mean, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
We'll fake them
My
bad
best.
from now on.
Yeah.
With your pristine 20, you are able to recall your training with Peter, and you are able to very agilely and quickly dart your way across with no impediment.
Okay. And whilst I'm doing that, I'm going, storm the castle, storm the castle, storm the castle, storm the castle.
Love that. Beautiful. And you are able to capture your second flag.
Sweet. I'm tying these on to my little bandolier so
Love
that I have all my limbs free.
Sure.
All right. So next, you continue on, and you're darting through, and you see a speck of white. The flags are all white.
Oh, okay.
Like above your sight line.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a flag got caught in the hedge maze.
Oh.
From not too far off from you down a passageway, once again you hear the
What is he laughing at?
and I need you to make a sleight of hand check to try to get the flag off the hedge without making a noise.
Okay. 12.
A 12. You grab the flag and it's like stuck on like a thorn.
Mm-hmm.
And so as you grab it and you're trying to do it, the leaves start to rustle. And as you yank it out, there's like that ripping fabric sound.
Yeah.
And you hear the laughing stop.
Uh-oh.
Mid thing. You hear the movement of feet coming closer towards you. And you hear a little bunny.
How does he know it's me?
Only you rip fabric like that.
Apparently.
Did he hide a paperclip on you?
Ooh.
And I
Dang, the paper clips came back to haunt me.
make another stealth check to see if you can get away or hide before he comes.
Yeah.
On you.
Okay. I was gonna say
Comes on you. That sounds weird. Before he comes upon. Nope. Worse.
No.
Before he finds you.
Discovers.
Before he discovers your location.
Before he comes all over your face.
It was. It was a stealth. You said
Correct.
17.
Cool. So you, in a panic, kind of like Homer Simpson, like disappear into the maze.
Just back up
wall,
into
just
the
back up
hedge.
into the hedge, scurry underneath. Very Bart Simpson.
Nope.
Nope.
Simpson.
Very Homer Simpson. You kind of start to back up and meld into the hedge wall a bit.
Okay.
And crouch low to kind of stay hidden and out of eyesight.
Okay.
As you watch, you see pass underneath. You see a pair of pure white rabbit feet.
Oh.
And front feet, like paws, on all fours run past you. And then a couple seconds later, you see the big clawed, scaled feet and the heavy doom, doom, doom of the Ripkin pass by.
Oh, I wasn't the bunny. I get it. Okay.
With that knowledge, what direction do you head? Do you head away from them or do you head towards them?
Was it a panicked pitter-patter from the rabbit?
Oh, 1000% panicked.
Yeah.
pitter-patter.
Okay. I am going to take a deep breath and try to sneak my way behind because I know that feeling and I don't want any other little bunnies to be scared of this big, bad, stupid broodkin.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Make me one more stealth check.
All right. And that's going to be a 27.
Nice.
Beautiful. Yeah, you're able to tail and follow them without alerting anybody. When you come upon them, you see the big broodkin, and stuck in a corner in front of him, you see Humphrey. Like, standing there and, like, quivering, and on Humphrey, you see he has 2 flags.
Okay.
The broodkin, you see, has 3 flags on him.
Okay.
And the broodkin is slowly, menacingly, like, torturously mean, like, going towards Humphrey, and you see him make the attempt to steal Humphrey's flags.
Okay.
And Humphrey is, like, quivering, but because it's the broodkin, he's going for the flags, but he's not, like...
Going for the flags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see his talons come out, and you see him about to, like, claw up, about to... So in that moment, before the claw comes down, what does Stevie do?
Stevie is going to aim an arrow at his claw
Okay.
as it's about to, like, as he's reaching back and it's up.
Roll an attack.
24.
Ooh, you hit.
Alright.
That'll do it.
That'll
roll
do it.
your damage.
That would be 15 damage to his stupid claw.
Hell yeah. You shoot your arrow, and it takes off, and it, through the back of his hand, pierces.
Woohoo!
And he freezes and, like, slow turns his head to look at it and sees the dark blood start dripping down. And he whips around to see you posed with your bow. And it's just like,
You, I don't see your friend anymore.
I am a strong jackalite, and I don't need other people to protect me anymore.
and because I would consider this a surprise round. So if you would like, you can now make a second attack.
I will do that.
Because he's not disoriented, but, like, given pause.
Sure. He was surprised
He
to
was
be shot.
surprised to be shot in that moment. And you see Humphrey, like, wide-eyed looking at you, like, back and forth, looking quick, and, like, trying to, like, now that the broodkin's just, like, focuses on you, you see Humphrey try to, like, scurry and, like, almost kind of position himself to like do something if he needs to.
Okay.
But you see him like that trembling, like trepidatious, like I'd rather not get involved.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to aim another arrow at his eye.
Ooh. Okay.
The same eye that he gouged. Well, not gouged, but
Yeah, the same one that
he scarred me.
Scarred you
Yes. It's a natural one, but I want to use a lucky.
with. Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna use a lucky to redo that. 14.
Cool. So you go to shoot him in the eye, and as it takes off, you can tell that it's slightly off its mark.
Okay.
But in mid-air, you kind of see that sparkle of muchness in the air that kind of course corrects it
Sweet.
and hits him right in the eye.
Yeah.
And he, and in that moment where it pierces his eye and his eyes are kind of closed in that pain, you see Humphrey quickly dart in and steal the flags off of him,
Okay.
dart past you and chuck you 2 of them.
Oh, thanks, guy.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. And he scurries off, and at that moment, you hear the and you get launched into the air. Woo! All of you get launched into the air. You, the Broodkin, Humphrey, and then you see a like human-sized lizard person in like a big poofy hat with a big feather get launched from a different section.
Whoa!
You guys parachute lower down, and you are back outside of the maze, having captured 5 flags, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had something cooler to say, but I think Stevie is still unsure and like
I'm a strong, independent bunny.
I'm a strong, independent bunny.
Yeah, no.
Maybe.
And once you land and you're outside here, you see the Broodkin kind of like mean stare at you and like clutching his eye as he takes off to go towards his friends.
And then Stevie's gonna, as he's looking at her, she's gonna look back at him. She's gonna point to her own eye. Point to him. Thumb across the throat. Because a la crack.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Love that. Hopping back now to Crack and Mal.
Okay.
I'm Quip.
So, oh my god. So right. Hopping back to Quip and Mal. Quip, are you like, yeah, let's go into the next section of your thing. Who are
Right
we
into
taking?
it. All right, so I need Nigel and Alice
Oh, so I can take a nap.
and Korvis.
Korvis is getting launched headfirst into a maze right now. Can I be of assistance?
Not as much.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah. Maybe I don't need Korvis. Yeah, Mal, hang out here. I'm gonna ask for guidance a bunch.
Great. I lay down.
All right.
So yeah, I will reach out mentally to Stevie and say like, hey, can you send Nigel and Alice to the room? I think I need them for my next heist.
Sure. Yeah. Got you, guy.
Thanks.
Cool.
Actually, you come too.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
So Stevie, Alice, and Nigel start heading towards the castle.
Oh, wait, shit. I finished my deck. My deck is filled.
Yeah?
Yeah, guys, as soon as you want, come back to the room. Like, we achieved what we needed to achieve today, other than me getting this last sphere.
Gotta get the last sphere. Well,
I'm getting the last sphere, but I'm saying if you guys don't want to be out and about anymore and you want to be safe in the room, you're like, day's over for us.
I particularly do want to be in a safe space right now, but I do want to use my flags to get some prizes.
You go up to the prize counter, and you can trade in 1 flag for a trinket, 2 flags for an uncommon random magic item,
Okay.
or you can do a 1-for-1 trade for muchness. So you tell me how you want to divvy it.
Oh, wow. A 1-to-1 trade for muchness.
So you could get 5 muchness if you wanted, if you trade them all.
Does that pop you up to 19?
I have 15 currently,
So you get 20.
so I can get 20. I want all the muchness.
I think
Okay.
I want all the muchness.
That's kind of a nice passive thing. That's just kind of like, you don't have to worry about that. It's Celine to worry about it. And then you could just be like, you know what? I don't want to roll.
Yep.
Just succeed.
Yeah.
This one's important.
Yeah, like, right?
Yeah.
You can also acquire more than 20 muchness. It just doesn't add any extra effect.
Oh, cool.
At that point.
You just,
Yeah.
just
It sounds like a win-win
yeah, I
to
was
me.
going to say, that's the win, I think.
All
I
right.
think so.
So you hand in your 5 flags, and Steven, there's a row of shelves behind him with varying sized vials. And he grabs one that says 5, and there's like swirling purple liquid in it that has sparkles.
Okay.
Oh.
And he hands it over to you and is like, there you go, 5 muchness.
Thank you.
Like,
I shoot it back like a shot.
hell yeah. And you feel so refreshed.
Yeah.
So ready to go.
Awesome.
Cool. So you have 20, so that
I have
means
20 muchness.
Now you get a bonus D10?
Yep.
I'm going to roll it, but just so you guys know, the that extra bonus I'm doing every other failed roll.
Oh, okay, great.
Every other field.
Oh,
roll.
hell yeah.
Got it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you got Nigel, and not Crack.
Quip.
Alice.
Alice.
You're Alice.
Alice, Nigel, and Stevie head back to the room to meet up with you guys. Korvis and Quip are on the line. And as you're about to head into the maze, 2 9 of hearts come up to you and are like, we need to talk to you for a moment. Please step this way. And they start leading you back towards the castle. Crack at that point is like, I guess I'm going in the maze. And he heads into a round of capture the flags.
Dope.
Korvis, you go with these guards, and they lead you to a kind of side room and sit you down, almost like interrogation style. One of them's like, so we have a couple of questions for you. We have been investigating a vandalization of the Queen of Hearts property, and someone said that they saw a broodkin leaving that hall earlier. Do you know anything about this?
Nope.
Make a deception check.
Well, guidance. 22.
Nice.
It's my plus 0 on the roll, so...
And they'll be like, okay, follow-up question. All the broodkin within the Heart's Kingdom has been sent specifically by Her Majesty, and we don't recognize you. So who are
Saying
you?
we all look the same? Is that what you're saying? We're trying to say I'm something different here?
No. And also,
I mean-
yes.
Wait,
Why is a
which one is it?
broodkin traveling with a malice?
I don't know. Why are there 2 9 of hearts?
Because there's multiples of us?
All right. Well, I don't know.
Oh, all 9s are the same?
See, you see how it feels? See?
Why are you here?
I'm playing in the games.
Why would Her Majesty send you to escort a malice?
Who am I to question that? Who are you to question that?
Someone to make sure you're on the up and up.
Sure. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. I'm here, I'm doing what I'm told, and that's all I ever do. All the time. You okay?
All right.
You
All
doing
right. Who's your superior?
That's a great question.
Corporal.
Leaky.
I'm looking back through my notes here to see who I had.
I think that's the only name we got.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. This is a series of names, but I don't know who they're related to. Yeah.
While you're figuring that out,
Yeah.
Quip,
Yes.
roll a d20. Don't get a 1.
How many eyes?
Did not get a 1.
Okay.
I don't know, Celine. Do I know any superiors from when I was,
Your superior from outside the wall, the one who was kind of commanding the culling that first game.
Yep.
We'll call him. I didn't actually come up with a name. Twizzler.
Oh, yeah. Twizzler. Yep, that's my superior.
Wonder where that name could have come from.
Is he titled the Twizzler?
No, he is not a titled person.
I was going to say, can we just call him the Twizzler?
Twizzler. That was his name.
Twizzler.
Yep.
Twizzler. And you see the 9 who's not interrogating you, like, taking notes.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, all right. We might find you again to ask some more questions.
Okay.
For now, get out of here.
Cool.
And I'll just leave.
All right.
Right?
Rude. You're rude and I didn't like it.
Cool. And as you leave, you hear them kind of muttering behind, being like, wasn't that the commander who was part of the incident outside the wall? Yeah. So you kind of overhear that little snippet on your way out of the room.
Just, nope. We're just gonna let that go.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right, and Korvis departs. Jumping back to Quip and Mal, Stevie and Nigel and Alice have arrived at the room.
All right. Hey guys. I think this one's gonna be the hardest one, and I'm gonna need all of you to help. So here's
Happy to be here.
Thank you so much, your madness. So what I was thinking, and Mal,
Oh,
Mal,
yeah.
I got it.
I'm a-
Wow.
Thanks, Rude.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes.
Clip these, yeah.
Okay.
You're smart and you have good points, and I want to talk about my plan, and I want you to tell me if something's stupid.
Sure. I'm listening.
Alice,
Yes?
we use your prestige, and we say that you need to talk to a bill.
Oh, okay.
The thing I'm trying to break in is to a fireplace. So, Nigel,
Yeah.
I need you to be, quote unquote, escorting her madness to the nearest bill, which is in the fireplace we're going to.
There's more than one bill in the castle.
Yeah.
And
Do they know
I
that?
feel like it would be suspicious for a hearts card to bring someone to the club's quarters. Those are like their private quarters.
Yeah, but you, live here, right?
Yeah, but it would still be weird for me to take her to another court's private quarters rather than to one of the hearts bills.
Is there a way to go from bill to bill? Like a direct line between the bills? Like if we went into a bill out here, could we get to the bill in there?
Like some B2B marketing.
That's good.
What is B2B?
Well, there's 2B
anybody
and then
know?
there's not 2B.
Oh, gee.
That was her question.
That was the question.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
there's not a direct passage from bills to bills,
Okay, so that won't work.
but there are secret passageways within the castles, so we could probably get you close to, get you in their area of the castle without notice and past their outer guards.
Fuck, that'll have to do. All right,
You have Alice?
I do.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you run her mechanically
Oh, okay, cool.
for this,
Hell
because
yeah.
I don't have her in front of me, and
Alright.
you're the commander here.
So-
So
Yeah. So Nigel, thank you.
Yeah.
If you can get us into their territory, I think Stevie and I can sneak around, and Alice, if you can help me magically, then I think we can do this.
okay.
All right.
Happy to help.
So when Korvis gets back, just tell him guidance me. All right, let's go, guys.
All right. So Nigel.
Ooh, I am going to go into the map case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So even if we do get caught, you guys aren't caught out of with A.
Yeah.
You know?
And you still have the ring, right, on you?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So you go in the map case. Nigel, Stevie, and Alice are all going with you?
Yep.
Cool. Mal is staying in the room?
Mal is staying in the room.
Okay.
You guys got it. Yeah, we got it. Thanks,
Well,
buddy.
so then in that case, if you want to run Alice mechanically, Jake, so that way you're still part of the scene to a degree. I'll just do the voice. Ha ha.
Lovely. That sounds excellent.
Oh, see, look at that. You're perfect.
Perfect.
You're perfect, Jake.
I'm perfect.
He's Quip.
I'm...
Nice.
No, quit.
I'm Sean. I've been lying this whole time.
Oh, shit. So you guys take off. Nigel will lead you through varying halls until you enter a library. And he will do a pattern of pulling books off the wall.
Oh, hell yeah.
And a, like, crawl space opening opens up underneath one of the bookcases.
Hell yeah.
And he's like, all right, follow me. And you guys scuttle through. And when you emerge, he does, like, the military when you're still in the tunnel, like, the fist up, like, hold. And he, like, peeks his head out to look down the tunnels. And he, like, holds a finger, like, wait for it. Wait for it. And you hear the as a couple of guards, club guards, go by. And then he waves you forward, and you guys scurry past.
Were they clubbing?
They be clubbing.
They be clubbing?
Roll me stealth checks. Sean, roll a d20 for Nigel.
15 on the die.
Okay.
27.
Okay.
19.
Okay, you all three are able to quietly sneak behind these guards, going in the opposite direction, until you come upon a door marked with a club on it.
Okay.
And this is, Nigel will be like, this is the Queen's Quarter.
All right.
So.
I am going to pop my hand out of the map case with the ring in it. I'm going to say, Stevie,
Yeah.
take this.
Oh, okay.
Put it on your hand.
Okay.
And you guys enter another similar kind of style from the other rooms that you've seen. Fireplace, sitting area, fancy windows, Queen's sitting room.
All right.
Do we
Entry foyer. You can see there's like some doors off to the side that you would presume lead to like a bedroom.
Yeah.
And
Alice, at the end of the hallway before we go in, is going to cast alarm and do a silent alarm. So that if somebody's coming down the hallway,
It
she'll
triggers.
get the brain alarm.
Oh, hell yeah.
Cool.
Is that,
Before that
it's not
happens.
concentration, right?
No, that one's not.
Hell yeah. Yo, Alice, can you see magic?
Absolutely.
Yeah, can you do
Absolutely.
that? Can you do that now?
Sure.
Cool. Now that you see magic, can you see the alarm spell?
Yes, I can.
Cool. Can you dispel it?
Yes.
Please
Why-
do.
She does a little.
Hell yeah.
Just done.
Thanks. Now, can you guys...
problem.
Yes. Now,
Anything else?
Alice and Nigel, I need you to open one of the windows.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
If we get caught, we're just going to jump out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bold plan, but I like it.
Thank you.
Alice is not just going to jump out a window.
No, absolutely not. Oh my god.
So yeah, now I'm gonna say, all right, you guys watch out. Stevie, help me look. So we're gonna go over to the fireplace
Cool.
to look for the book.
Cool. You guys head over to the fireplace. You kind of stick your head in and look around. And after a minute, actually make an investigation
I
check.
was going to say, do we have to
Yes, you do.
do a thing?
Should we dice?
We should
be
dice.
dice.
Mal, can I get guidance?
Yeah.
Korvis, can I also get guidance?
4.
Sweet. 14.
15.
Okay. Stevie, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Quip, you don't see a book, but you notice you are able to clock a tiny door.
Door.
Oh, okay. Then Alice is going to come over and say something pithy and then cast Twin Spell Reduce on these two.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you guys, very similar to the first time you went into a Bill's, you get that cold wave come over you and you start, everything around you seems to grow.
Last time I was able to grab the ledge beforehand, so I'm gonna do that. One hand grab the ledge, one hand grab Stevie.
Make an athletics check.
Please. 16.
Cool, yeah, you're able to grab on.
Cool.
And so I guess swing her up and then
Yup.
climb up yourself. And you are in front of a door.
I will knock on the door.
And you'll hear,
Come in.
And I come in.
you open the door and it looks almost identical to the other Bills.
Bill!
Space. So you see kind of that same shop, thrift store kind of thing. Obviously different items are around. The walls are lined with portraits of varying Bills that all look the same. There's the fireplace within the fireplace. The whole thing. It'd be like,
Oh, you're new? Did the Queen send you?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, that puts me in a bit of an awkward spot.
No, it doesn't. And then I will pull out my bill card.
Oh.
And show him.
Huh.
Yeah, bud.
That's an interesting trinket. Mind if I look at it?
Of course.
He takes in, pulls over like jeweler's glasses, and many lenses fall in front of him, so he has to hold it out like 3 feet from his eye.
Hell yeah. Wait, do you want me to take it back so you can read it from over here?
No,
Got it.
I've got it. Oh, well, that's quite interesting, guys. Huh. Which bill did you get this from?
The one in the Duchess's house.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Good bloke, that Bill.
Yeah. So, Bill.
Yeah.
Me and Bill go back a while. This is a symbol of our friendship.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as a Bill,
Yeah.
to a Bill,
Yeah.
who's a friend of mine,
Yeah.
who was delicious,
Wait, what?
I request your assistance.
We're just gonna move past the delicious part.
Well, if you want to dwell in
Did
the
his
past,
little
we
Bill get
can.
nourishment? Oh, he ate Grandpa Bill.
I asked. I was like,
Sorry, what was it?
I just need-
My brain got lost.
for the friendship that I share with another Bill, I request assistance.
Roll a persuasion.
Malmanagement.
4. I'm here.
Oh, wait.
15.
15 will be enough. That Bill, he kind of looks, and you see his hand, like, as this conversation is going on, like, slowly be creeping under the counter. As you say, you know, as a friend of a Bill and all that kind of stuff, he kind of, like, that hand, you see that hand stop, and just kind of, like, pulls it back up, puts both hands on the counter.
What can I do you for?
I need a book.
Any book?
I need the book that you're not supposed to give me.
I don't know what book you're talking about, mate.
Insight check.
As Celine goes for her dice. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't know what you're talking about.
Only a 13.
He only got an 8.
All right.
So yeah, it's definitely lying.
Yeah. Bill,
Yeah.
please.
Alright, listen, mate, I'm a level with you.
I know.
If the Queen finds out that I helped a wild card, my line is ended.
I know. I know what I'm asking. I know it's a lot. That's why I did not come in here with lies, subterfuge, and bullshit. If you're gonna help me, I want you to know all the information and I want you to choose to help me. But if you help me and I'm successful, I can guarantee your safety.
Promise?
Yeah.
What if my safety ain't guaranteed?
What
And
is-
you fail in that promise?
You know the answer to that. But I am offering you a future out from under her thumb. And is that good enough for future Bills to take this risk? You could be the hero of all of your line.
They will proclaim for years to come, Bill.
Bill.
Bill. Bill.
Bill.
Nye, the science guy.
Bill.
Yeah.
Toss me in some muchness and you got a deal.
Deal.
All right, and he lizards his way to the back of the shop out of your sight. And when he comes back, you see him holding a book in his mouth as he scuttles over the wall and the roof behind the counter, pops it out, and is like,
You didn't get this from me.
I will open it.
as you open it, you see that shimmer like a rainbow from the two ends open an arc over, and as it opens, you see a crystal orb with like a rainbow glow
Hell yeah.
appear from the pages, and the book gets heavier as it opens, and you see the orb.
I will.
The orb!
I will take the orb. I will close the book and hand it back to Bill and say, like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
And then you see him look around and pluck a glass orb from a sun catcher hanging up. And you see him use that muchness that you gave him to push it back into the book and close it. And he's like,
Good luck out there.
Good luck in here. I'll come get you if we are successful.
Thank you, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, Stevie, thanks for the help. That was great.
So you guys.
I was here.
That was perfect. You're here for moral support. I needed a friend. And also, if he turned me down, I would have needed your help to
Yes.
tie him down and then find it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I say that all in my brain so Bill doesn't hear it.
Good. As you leave, you notice a little more crow's feet around his eyes.
Of course I do.
You guys exit the Bill's shop. You're tiny. Is it tiny until the spell ends? Is it a concentration or is
It's
it a time limit?
concentration, yeah. I was good. I was about to
cool.
be like, and now...
Cool. So yeah, Alice regrows you. You feel the heat wave come up as you get tall again, and you guys exit this space.
Before we
Where are
do,
going?
I'm going to say, Alice, can you recast alarm on this area and make it like a loud one?
Yeah.
Does that get rid of the other alarm?
I mean, alarm doesn't cancel, so it's not
Yeah,
concentration.
I could keep them both set.
You can keep them both up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then, yeah, whatever
But that
Alice,
one was just
whatever
to
Alice
keep an
would have
eye
done.
out while we were in here. So,
Yeah, whatever Alice would do.
you would know what Alice
I would know what
do.
Alice would do. That's true.
I'm here for
You're
mechanical
here for
help.
funsies.
Yeah.
She's gonna keep both of them up. So she will reset the alarm around this room. From down the hall, she'll be like, oh, alarm's triggered. Guards are coming back. We should scurry.
All right, I hop back in the map case. And let's get the fuck out.
Cool. And Nigel once more will kind of lead the way through the hall. Everyone make one more stealth check just to exit back through our passageway.
Can Alice just Misty Step?
Sure. 1,000%.
Great. I don't want to roll that.
16.
Cool.
And then a 17 on the die for Nigel.
Yeah, you guys are able to scurry back into the passageway and back to your rooms. At this point, Korvis, when you exited your interrogation, where were you heading? Were you going to head to the rooms?
Sure.
Cool. Sean, roll a d4.
3.
Cool. Crack, in his maze run, was able to get 3 flags.
Hell yeah.
As Crack, muchness, trinket, magic item.
1 muchness, 1 magic item.
Cool.
Yes.
And then roll a magic one for Quip.
Which
Uncommon.
table?
Just one of the uncommon magic items.
Alright.
Tables.
F.
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 F. Roll on table F.
F is for friends who do things together.
Mm-hmm.
You
is it?
is for
It was
you and me.
Weapon of warning.
Oh, hell yeah.
Crack now has a weapon of warning. Everyone recongregates back into your quarters.
I am going to write 3 notes.
Okay.
1 for each of the queens that I have not talked to yet.
Okay.
Each of them will say, Dear Your Majesty.
Love it. Copy and paste.
Yep.
Clippy says, it looks like you're writing a letter.
Thanks, Clippy. I could use it. No. Dear Your Majesty, I am humbled and grateful by your offer to join your deck. However, my priorities still lie with family. So, if you are able to reunite me with my brother tomorrow on the game field, I will fight for you. Thank you so much for your patience, and I hope to see you next to my brother in the morning. It's my nappy time now. Good night. Signed, Quip Buttfore.
All right. Cool.
Oh, and then I'm going to have Nigel hand deliver them to the 3. Not to the queens.
Oh,
just
yeah.
deliver them to the deck. Like,
yeah,
literally first guard, this is from Quip Buttfore for your queen, and then get out of there before they try and take your head off because they don't like the letter.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Cool. Is there anything else you want to do or talk about on this day?
Yeah, guys, thank you all so much for helping me today. I asked a lot of you with only vague promises of help in the future, and no one here hesitated, and that's beautiful, and I'm very grateful for all of you.
We'll love you, Quip.
Love you too, buddy. So yeah, rest up. Tomorrow is game day, so there's going to be a lot going on. Yeah, I'm going to sit here with my new toys and figure out what they do.
And as you guys are chilling here, you hear sounds of like fireworks and explosions, and then a really loud donkey braying, and you see flashes of light through the window sometimes, and the general music and chatter of the outdoor party from the outside. All right, and you guys hang out, and then that's where we will call it for this episode.
And we get a long rest, right?
Yes, you guys get a long rest, and you level up.
Yay!
Malice in Wonderland stars Jake DiBlasi, Sean Dougherty, Monica Galarza, Ted Sikora, and Celine Trella. Theme song by Ryan Logan, score by Jake DiBlasi, Rafael Miranda, Justyn Trella, and Kevin O'Leary. Edited by Sean Dougherty, audio produced by Celine Trella. You can follow us on Instagram at Legends Rerolled or on Facebook at facebook.com/Legends Rerolled. Like, subscribe, follow, and be sure to pay your artists. I need something decorative to put at the bottom.
Yeah, do the jester symbol.
Well, I was going to make the top like a jester head
Oh, that's
and
cool.
have the...
Truck nuts.
Huh?
Truck nuts.
Truck
you know,
nuts.
Hang off the back of a truck at the bottom.
Truck nuts. You know.
That is fun and silly.
Have
That
it
is
be
really
have it
silly.
be a jester's boot.
Oh, there you go. That's
Not as much fun as truck nuts.
Not.
not
That's
quite as
right.
fun as truck nuts.
Well, next season.
Next season.
Oh,
Oh, we're putting truck nuts on our ship.
Okay.
We gotta.
Can.